All right. So, as you know, as a viewer of this channel and also of a user of the internet, everyone's favorite character from The Mandalorian, Gina Carano's large forearms, and her large mommy beat 'em up punchies, got fired. She got fired, but not for being a large mommy, which she is valid for. She got fired for being a bad person. Surprise. She got fired for being a bad person. You just can't do that. Cara Dune was cool. She was fine. She was she's not a very good actress, so it's okay. I wasn't really interested in her character, to be totally honest, after a little bit. But even so, I thought it was good representation for large mommies all over the world. Big muscular ladies exist and they kick ass. Anyway, Gina Carano got fired. We talked about it last time. If you don't know by now, she basically just she compared, and this is in the context of her being transphobic, anti-vax, pro insurrection. And she's been warned multiple times by Disney and people working at Lucasfilm and the people in charge of the fucking Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal himself, who has a trans sister. Jon Favreau has reached out. I mean, this Gina's had chances. This is not like a one-time oopsie, okay? She compared Trump supporters getting their Twitters banned to Auschwitz victims. So that's where Ben Shapiro comes in. That's right, I said Ben motherfucking Shapiro. Look at him. His wife is a doctor. Did you know that? So, Ben Shapiro, Gina Carano to star in an upcoming film for the Daily Wire. Wow. Oh, yeah. It took one day for it. Bro. I don't even understand. Who gives a shit? You called it when you said she would be relegated to pure flicks and right-wing media. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was definitely called. Cobstradamus. I'm just tossing that out there. So, she went from Disney and being a headliner on Disney and also getting her own spin-off show to a single film for the Daily Wire, which will surely bomb. Pickle Person Plady, thanks for the 100 biddies. Gina Carano looked at a pile of money so large that I would never have seen in my life. Her own show she would have starred in and spat in its face to be an anti-Semite. Conservatives are wild. I know, right? It's not even like you're fucking I don't know. It's not like your values. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems very strange. Ooh, good idea, Cold Stare. Smart. Very smart. Okay, so anyway, we'll get into this right now. Let's see what Ben Shapiro has to say.
I promised a huge announcement. So here is the announcement. And we want you to join us in moving this way. So here's the deal. Disney decided that they were going to drop the actress Gina Carano. They decided they were going to drop her from The Mandalorian because she's conservative. It is that simple. It is not because she did anything that is truly terribly offensive to anybody. It's not because she made a comparison to Nazi Germany. Because, let's be frank about this, people on the left make comparisons to Hitler and Nazi Germany all the damn time.
Chris Pratt exists and is hired by Disney. What? Chris? What? There's so many, right? There are conservatives throughout Hollywood media. Like you just can't be a douchebag to people, Ben. You just can't be. Matthew McConaughey is a radical centrist, but he gets hired for all sorts of shit. Like, what are you talking about? Tom Cruise is a fucking Scientologist. So is Will Smith and Jada. Like, I genuinely don't understand this, like, fake narrative. If you just look at it for 2 seconds, you're like, yeah, that's not a thing. Okay. What's wrong with Chris Pratt? He's a creationist. He's a conservative. Yeah. Yep. Will isn't a Scientologist? Are you sure? What are you talking about? What? Will, is he no longer that? Will Smith. What was he a part of? Denied allegations. However, the high-profile couple operated a private school that reportedly taught the controversial religion to students. Maybe that was it. Either way. But I'm just saying, like, there are people that believe in some crazy shit. There are some people. Oh, Mel Gibson, hardcore anti-Semite. Yeah, and he lingers around Hollywood, man. I don't know. It's because she was told multiple times not to do the thing. And look, would Disney have fired her if it was in their best interest financially not to fire her? No. But it turns out it was in their best financial interest to fire Gina Carano. It's just the free market, bruh. It's the thing you like. I don't know why you're mad about it.
It is perfectly clear that they were looking for an excuse to can her because she is conservative. In fact, The Hollywood Reporter said yesterday that they were looking to can her for months because she is conservative. According to The Hollywood Reporter, on Wednesday, the hashtag...
They were looking to can her so much that they planned a spin-off show where she was going to be the star. They had it out for her. That's what it was. Yeah. Here's the play. We're gonna hire this person for 2 seasons on our most popular show on the platform, and then we're going to get this. We're gonna offer her a multi-season contract for her own spin-off show within the Star Wars expanded universe. You know, one of the most popular things of all time. Make her a cultural touchstone for years to come. And then, right at the last second, rug out from under her. Boom! Boom! That'll show them we are Disney. That's how we operate. The fuck? This is how your brain has to work to believe this bullshit.
Fire Gina Carano was trending following an Instagram post from the outspoken conservative actor and former mixed martial artist that was met with severe backlash. The post has since been deleted, but screenshots were widely shared by users on social media who called for her firing from the hit Disney Plus Star Wars show. According to a source with knowledge of Lucasfilm's thinking, they told The Hollywood Reporter they have been looking for a reason to fire her for 2 months. Today was the final straw. Why? Well, because after the election, she tweeted that voter fraud should be combated with voter ID, which is a mainstream conservative position, and because she had tweeted that people are essentially wearing masks over their eyes because they don't want to see the truth, which, again, fairly mainstream conservative position. Well, the other day, she put up an Instagram post, the main point of which was that
a mainstream conservative position is... Wow, look at that pause, by the way. Look at that pause. Wowzers. A mainstream conservative position is apparently just don't believe things. Do you think that's reasonable? Yeah, the thing is, that canceled spinoff already had pre-production started, which means they measured the sunk cost of that against her being shitty and costing them more. It adds up fine for me, Benny boy. I didn't know they were in pre-production, yeah. Karl Marx failed to consider that Ben's wife is a doctor. That's true.
That liberals needed to see that if they treated conservatives as an other, that has a dangerous ending. Now, as I said on the show...
Oh, now they're worried about othering. Now conservatives are worried about othering people. Very strange. Strange adopted language you're using there, Benjamin. We saw this the other day from Michael Knowles as well. Interesting. And other. They're being othered. Ah, yes.
Not a big fan of Holocaust analogies generally.
Oh, really? Surprise.
But the general point she was making here was certainly not anti-Semitic in any way.
If you think the plight of conservatives being banned off of Twitter is akin to being sent to a Jewish work camp, I think maybe it's not pro-Semitic. You know what I mean? I don't think you're very pro-Semitism. authoritarian rightists are that are definitely not crypto-fascists using popular leftist rhetoric to make them more palatable. I'm so shocked. I know, right?
Certainly,
Ben Shapiro, the Jew explainer.
not anti-Semitic in any way. In fact, she was saying, to avoid the evils of the future, you have to stop acting evil in the present. That was the main point. Right? Don't act like people who are going to cancel your neighbors because you don't know where that's going to end. So Disney Plus canceled her.
It's not it's just being fired. It's not canceling. She got fired. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. Jesus Christ.
Disney decided to cancel her. Now again, it has nothing to do with the quote-unquote inappropriateness of the Holocaust analogy.
It doesn't?
The star of The Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, tweeted out in 2018, comparing America's treatment of migrant children to the Holocaust.
Oh, weird. So, on the one hand, we have people losing their Twitter accounts. Okay. On the other hand, we have people being hoarded into small living spaces against their will and mistreated by a conservative government. So it's not just making an allusion to Nazi Germany that is the problem, okay? You get to make allusions to Nazi Germany when it applies, okay? No one's canceling you for saying, like, I don't know, Hitler liked Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and if you like Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, that's a thing that you like that Hitler liked. Like, that's not, who cares, right? No one's canceling you for that. You get fired from Disney. You get fired from Disney after a pattern of behavior, and then you put the cherry on top, so to speak, of terribly tone deaf rhetoric to make yourself a fucking victim when you were already on like a short leash, dude. You've been warned multiple times. Disney does not want to associate their brand with people who don't engage in reality. If you think that it's normal for a conservative to not engage in reality, Ben, then I can't help you. This is a mainstream conservative viewpoint. That's a problem, Ben. That's the point. If your mainstream conservative belief is like the left stole the election and we should have done a coup, yeah, I'm not willing to let you just say that. It's not real. It isn't real. It's not a thing. Guest Ben's Gaming. Thanks for that. Thanks for following. Anyway.
He did so using a picture that was not of migrant children at the American border. It was a picture of Palestinian children from 2010 at some sort of water and food bank. And he said, #This is America.
Okay, so either way, okay, so the sentiment still is that it's fucked up. Even if this is an inaccurate picture, even if he didn't know, Pedro Pascal doesn't know that this is from somewhere else, and it's not from the cages in Mexico, which are bad, right? The sentiment remains fine. He can be wrong about this and not have the sentiment be obviously fucked up, right? The fucked up sentiment is to minimize this, not to say that this isn't also bad. Like, this isn't really minimizing it. It's just saying, like, we gotta fucking like, look at this. Like, I just don't know. By the way, I'm sure Ben Shapiro is fine with this because, of course, they're Palestinians.
And then he said, Germany 1944, it's a picture of Jewish children in the Holocaust. America 2018, the picture isn't even from America, and it wasn't in 2018. Nothing. Why? Well, because Pedro Pascal has the correct woke point of view. It's
not about the point of view, dude. I don't know how to explain this in a different way. It's literally about like understanding the morality of the situation and not going that, like, Your Twitter account got banned. Like, it's just not the same thing. It's it's not the same. It's just weird that you don't get it. It's really weird.
That's simple. So, according to Hollywood Reporter, Lucasfilm, Disney, they've been looking to dump her for months because she's outspokenly conservative. They found an excuse and they dumped her. Well, here's the thing. We here at the Daily Wire do not stand for this kind of... We do not stand for this.
What kind of what? Bullshit? Did you say bullshit?
And so, yesterday, in the immediate aftermath of the decision by Disney and Lucasfilm to dump Gina, I called Gina and we talked. And we decided that Daily Wire's next film will be starring and produced by Gina Carano.
Wow. Cool.
We could not be more excited to work with Gina. Gina just sent us a quote. Here is what she said. The Daily Wire is helping to make one of my dreams to develop and produce my own film come true. I cried out and my prayer was answered. I'm sending out a direct message of hope to everyone living in fear of cancellation by the totalitarian mob. I've only just begun using my voice, which is now more free than ever before. I hope it inspires others to do the same. They can't cancel us if we don't let them.
You know what's gonna happen though? You're gonna make bad movies, Ben. You're making bad movies. If you make bad movies, no one's gonna watch them, and then we don't have to cancel you. We literally don't have to cancel you. It's just gonna be shitty. Gina Carano is a bad actress, unless she digs deep. But let's be real, it's gonna be about someone being canceled or something. It's literally just gonna be like, an actress said something and then she got canceled. Oh my god. Produced by means that she may have had to invest in the movie to get the part. True. I think one of the stipulations of her contract is she had to be allowed to have her shoes. What? What are you talking about? Her shoes? I don't know what that means. Is there a shoe jokes? I don't know what that means. Conservatives will watch them? Not really. Not really. They're behind paywalls and shit. Like, you got to pay for each movie. People are going to see a couple of these movies, and they're going to be like, these aren't good. They're just not good movies. So it's just whatever, you know. You can only suck your own dick so much before you get bored. You know what I mean? You want somebody else to. Smell me?
And that's exactly right. They cannot cancel us if we band together. They cannot cancel us if we don't let them.
You're not being banned. You're canceled. You're just not. No one likes your shit. Just no one likes it.
Deal. The establishment monolith is the Death Star, and we're the folks with the single fighter X-wing, right? The single seater X-wing. That's us.
What?
They're not vulnerable to major attack from the outside, but they are vulnerable to their own cancel culture, which allows us to build X-wings to take them on.
What?
And we need your help. We need your help. This stuff's expensive. We need your help because we want to produce this film with Gina. Also, Bonfire legend, our friend Dallas Sonia is going to be co-producing the film.
Actually, I am Luke Skywalker. Actually, I am that. Yep, that's me. I'm Ben Shapiro. My wife is a doctor, and I am a Jedi. I'm a Jedi. I'd be a good guy. I would be a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'd be the good guy. He probably watches this and he knows X-Wings are good guys for some reason, but he has no idea why they're blowing up the Death Star.
We're excited about that. He worked with us on Run, Hide, Fight, which is excellent.
Run, Hide, Fight is not excellent.
We need your help. We need your membership. Okay, and so we have, for today and for the next couple of days, a subscription code for you. Subscription code GINA. Gina. Subscription code Gina. You get 25% off your Daily Wire annual subscription. Go check it out right now and join us, because what we are doing...
It's literally just an ad. They literally saw Gina Carano trending and go, okay, we're just going to get some Daily Wire subscriptions. They're not going to fund this movie. It's going to be dog shit. And I'm telling you, this movie is going to be shit. This is going to be so funny. Wow.
Doing here is not just providing you an entertainment alternative. That's not the mere goal. Okay, we don't just want to provide you an entertainment alternative. We want to provide a safe haven for conservatives to say what they feel.
You mean a safe space? Ba, ba, ba. I think it's a safe space.
For all Americans to say what they feel and not have to live in fear of the cancel culture coming for them. Because as Gina says right there, they can't cancel you if you don't let them. But we all have to band together here. We have to be part of the same team, and we have to put our money where our mouth. We here at Daily Wire, we're putting our money where our mouths are.
The new Shapiro film, hide, tweet, cry. Well, I, for one, am excited. This movie will be surely successful. It will make hundreds. True.
And we need your help. We want your membership. We want you to join us. We want you to join Gina. I could not be more excited to work with Gina Carano, who certainly could beat me up 87 times over. I could not be more excited to bring her on board and work with her.
I would be excited to work with Gina Carano, who could beat me up. With her fists, with her feet. She could step on me. She could step right on me. Frankly, I think she could step on my balls, which are small and would squish between her toes like tiny little balls of caviar. I think that Ben Shapiro, I think I should get a pass from my wife, a hall pass. I think if I asked for a hall pass from my wife, who is a doctor, to let Gina Carano, large mommy, punch me in the face until cummies shot out of my nippies, I think that would be perfect. Sure. Look, I like Gina Carano as much as the next masculine man. Okay? But let's just say, if I was your little punching bag boy and you were my large Gina Carano mommy, doesn't it follow then that large Gina Carano mommy should, in fact, squish my balls but underneath her large boots? Boom shika wahoo. Thanks for following.
Her here at the Daily Wire. We can't wait to keep you updated on the film and what it's going to be, and we're working with her to develop the film. She is integrally involved in the process.
I am going to push hard for this to co-star myself, and I want to have a sweet, sweet love scene with Gina Carano.
We wouldn't have had this opportunity were it not for the cancel culture that is the left. We would not have had this opportunity were it not for the authoritarian left mob controlling authoritarian left companies that seek to cancel out dissent and destroy it.
Authoritarian left mobs like Disney. Ben, if you were a viable financial investment, they would have made you the fucking star of your own spin-off Star Wars show. It would be called like I don't know. Little Yoda. Maybe he could do Little Yoda. Is Gina even a good actor? No, she's really bad. That's why it's going to be hilarious. She's really got no range at all. She can't really act. She's a very physical sort of like she used to do like I believe MMA and stuff. So like it's just not. Ronda Rousey is objectively a better actress. I don't know. Maybe she'll get good. Maybe she'll really dig deep and perform for Ben Shapiro. You know what I mean? Teenage Yoda. Oppressed I am.
And again, this should not be a right-left point. This is an authoritarian left versus everybody else point. Jonathan Chait over at New York Magazine, a man with whom I disagree strenuously, he said this is no different from McCarthyism. That is exactly correct. It is no different from McCarthyism.
It's no different from McCarthyism. What are you talking about? She was warned multiple times not to do the thing. It's just Gina Carano. What? The other people that are being fired for stuff like this, like Mel Gibson, who is like super anti-Semitic, people like I don't know, fucking Kevin Sorbo, who's like nobody fucking likes Kevin Sorbo. Like, some of these people just want to make Christian films. That's fine, go make a Christian film. But you can't be a fucking dick to people and expect them to want to work with you. What? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking... It's McCarthyism to not give Gina Carano a job at Disney. Just go find a fucking other job, bro. Like, don't get fired then. Don't do the thing that they say don't do. They're your employer. They get to do that. This is the system that you advocate for.
And we are not going to be canceled. We are not going to allow Gina's cancellation. We're not going to allow your cancellation. We stand with you, and we're asking you to stand with us.
Okay.
We're asking for you to join, become a member. You get all sorts of benefits. You get to hang out with us. You're going to get to hang out with Gina, too. She's going to be doing all accesses with you. You're going to get to do all of that stuff when you become a member. Again, promo code Gina, 25% off. And when you become a member, we are building the alternative. We are doing it in real time because these folks cannot be allowed to control the debate. They cannot be allowed to control the Overton window. They cannot be allowed to control what people can and cannot say within the realm of mainstream ideology.
It's not what you can and cannot say. It's what you can and cannot say to be employed by specific people. What the fuck? This is a mega grift, bro. Not only is Gina in on it, Ben Shapiro's milking this shit hard. Please type in code Gina for 25% off 1 month of Daily Wire access. Like, you obviously can say whatever you want. You're Ben Shapiro. What? You have the Daily Wire. 2.72 million subscribers. You're not being fucking... You're not being censored, dude. You're Ben Shapiro. You are one of the least censored people in the world. What are you talking about, dude? My free speech is being imprinted upon. No, it's not. It isn't. What? This fucking guy. Holy shit, dude.
They cannot be allowed to do this. This is the same Hollywood that tolerated Harvey Weinstein for decades. This is the same Disney that's tolerating Joss Whedon right now, and there are open allegations of sexual harassment against Joss Whedon.
Pretty sure that was DC. Also, Joss Whedon's probably going to get fired. Let's be real. He's probably going to get fired. I bet Ben Shapiro has slept with your mom. Ben Shapiro hasn't slept with his own wife. What are you talking about, dude? He hasn't made a woman come in his life. This is the guy you want to stand for? I bet Ben Shapiro slept with your mom. Dude, he can't fucking make people come. I love my mom more than that. I bet he came in your mom. I bet he would come before she even took her clothes off, dude. The threat of human touch to Ben Shapiro makes his tiny pee-pee do cummies. Like, literally, you came in here and you thought with your brain, you know what's really gonna piss him off? Ben Shapiro fucking your mom. What kind of fucking personality is this? You know what I think? You know what I think about? Ben Shapiro fucking people. Yeah. Look at he makes the Kubrick crazy face right before he's gonna come. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, doctor. Tell me you're a doctor. I'm gonna shoot. That's the sound he makes. This is the sound he makes when he cooms. What if he fucked your mom? I don't know. I'm happy for my mom. Let me hold $20, Ben. I don't care. Free markets. Abby Shapiro. Whoa.
But when it comes to Gina Carano, she could not be allowed to work on The Mandalorian, this very highly successful show. They canceled a spinoff for her that they'd been planning in November because it turns out that she was an outspoken Republican.
You're disturbing my normie boyfriend? Hey, bro. Come on. No one likes us. No one likes people without a sense of humor, okay? Come on, normie. Come on. Let's do better here, huh? People come. Surprise. Not Ben Shapiro, though. No one even in Ben Shapiro's presence is actually capable of coming. That's a fact. That's a fact. He saps your ability to finish.
Republican. Gina's not standing for it, and good for her. Good for her. Gina's doing something heroic by stepping outside the Hollywood system and doing something with us. And we are so glad and so excited to be helping her pursue that vision and pursue that dream. And we're just asking for your help. I keep appealing for that, but it takes all of us to stand together here because these things are expensive. Disney spends billions of dollars making its entertainment content. If we want to compete with them, we have to build the X-Wing.
Fuck. And we have to build the X-Wing.
And that comes from people like Gina stepping out and taking the hit. It comes from folks over at Daily Wire stepping up trying to back her. And it comes really from you because
you're not the rebels, bro. I love that he thinks he's the rebels. Dude, Daily Wire is going to go bankrupt, dude. There's no way this is tenable. There's no one's going to watch these fucking movies, bro.
We are just essentially a vessel for you. So once more, it's a great deal. You get all sorts of great stuff.
This is like looking at the lightsaber and turning it on. This is what this is like.
You have all sorts of great stuff coming. I have brand new content on my own personally coming to you that I can't wait to show you. Really great stuff. Candace Owens is coming next month. Get all of our...
No one's coming around Ben Shapiro. Just to reiterate, nobody is coming. Whether it's next month or now. Nobody.
All access stuff. You get the second hour of the show. You get the tumblers. The whole deal. Use promo code Gina right now and you get 25% off.
That's the fourth time he's brought this up in 7.5 minutes.
But mostly, we are so excited to be going up against this monolith. This is the first time that somebody has been able to have the option to stand up against the monolith and still have a career.
It really isn't. What? Kevin Sorbo is a person. Mel Gibson is a person. What are you talking about?
We're making that possible because you're making that possible. Because you're the folks who are watching the content. Because you're the folks who are eager to see us step into an arena of competition with folks who really hate your point of view.
He's definitely going to say code Gina
really
one more time, right?
despise what it is that you stand for and your values.
One more code Gina? Can we get one?
So instead of giving them your money,
one more code Gina?
Why not instead help us out in fighting the sort of value system that they're promulgating, which is not just a liberal value system. Far from it. It's not classically liberal in any way. It's not even open-minded.
Code Gina?
It is an authoritarian left crammed down mindset.
It's
so
not.
Again, you can sense I'm really pumped up about this because I am supremely pumped up about it. I'm really excited. It is a massive opportunity for us. Cool. It's a massive opportunity for conservatives to fight back. It's a massive opportunity
we only got
for the entire conservative movement to say enough.
I don't know if we're
You control all the institutions. You know what? We're building our own.
Oh.
We're building our own and we're supporting our own.
Cool, man.
Good for Gina. Gina stood up. She took the hit.
All right, code
and
Gina.
now let's stand by her. Let's stand by her.
Code Gina?
So again, I'm extremely excited
seconds.
about all of this.
Oh, no.
So that is the big announcement for today. Head on over to dailywire.com. Use the promo code Gina for 25% off.
Right at the wire. Right at the wire. We got one more. Right at the wire. We fucking did it. Woo! One more code Gina right at the end. Hell yeah, dude. What a good fucking commercial. What a good commercial we just watched. Not content at all. Literally a commercial for the Daily Wire. Okay. Good job, Ben. Good job, buddy. So, yeah, that's going to fail miserably. That movie's going to be terrible. We're so excited for her vision. You talked to her for 12 minutes on a phone call. She doesn't have an idea for a movie. There's no idea there yet. Like, what are you talking about? Fucking Christ. All right. Thanks, Ben.